When does one choose a single monochromator or a double monochromator? This could be a very long conversation, but for the point of today's discussion, I'm going to be focusing on stray light as one of the reasons why one wants a double monochromator. And this is a very important parameter to consider when one is working with high precision absorbance experiments and certainly circular dichroism work. In 100% of the CD spectrophotometers that have ever been used, there's a double monochromator dispersing the light from a broadband xenon arc lamp. Now, in fluorescence, one rarely cares as much about stray light. The emphasis in emission measurements is almost always intensity of light. So as an example, let's say your excitation wavelength is 420, and if there's a bit of 415 to 425, the bleeds through is usually not the end of the world. It's simply increasing the excitation intensity that therefore will give you a brighter emission response. Now, of course, one can always filter even a single monochromator to get better resolution. And I used an extreme case of 10 nanometers. It might just be 1 or 2 nanometers, depending on the light source that you're using. But this question comes up a lot in the world of circularly polarized luminescence spectrophotometers, CPL instruments, which some manufacturers have produced based on CD technology. And this is a mistake, we believe, because the light throughput is going to be lower when it's passing through a double. The stray light, attribute simply is not as important. If one has a double monochromator, he must have a very bright light source passing through it, which almost always is going to be a xenon arc lamp, which has a lot of instability, and that is not a good thing. And it's also a very expensive way to go. A double monochromator is quite pricey, a xenon arc lamp is quite pricey, and the alternative in this day and age, 2024, about to be 2025, is a single monochromator or a light source that's already the color that you want, i.e. an LED, which is just incredibly perfectly stable, brilliantly intense, very affordable, very easy to exchange one for the other, controllable to microsecond precision so that one can add phosphorescence lifetime measurements as an example. So should a CPL spectrophotometer have a double monochromator? The answer is categorically no. And if you'd like to discuss this further, I'd love to talk to you.